the website. I wish this was some fairy tale that I could just laugh off later, but this was real. And I really wish I never tried it. And now I hope I have enough time to tell you why. I live in a small town, and rumors spread quick in a small town. The rumor was there was this mysterious website named that if you have a deep enough wish, it would be granted, but at a price. Kids being kids tried out the website behind their parents' backs. Accidents where people would get hurt or even killed, and the person who made the wish would be obsessed before they would be gone, as if they never existed. Of course, no one believed it. Who would believe something like that? It happened years ago. But parents put up locks on certain websites, and that one was one. And I wish my parents did the same. I moved to this town 10 years ago, when I was 7, when my parents got better job opportunities than in the last few towns we lived in, from what they told me. We left again when I was 14, but I still kept in contact with a lot of my friends. And being stupid teenagers, they dared me to go on that website. I didn't believe that it would do anything, so I went on it and was met with a black screen. I thought my computer shut down for a second until a strange, green text box appeared. And right above it were the words, "Your wish is my command." At that point I just thought it was just some tacky joke. Really? Your wish is my command? It sounds like out of some 80s horror flick. Looked like something out of it too. So I typed in something stupid. All I typed was, "I wish for a new Xbox." I waited for a few minutes and nothing happened. So I went to bed, thinking it was just some huge joke. Next day I heard my doorbell ring, and there was a box outside my door, no one around, not even a mail carrier car. I picked up the box and closed the door, going back to my room before I opened it. The shock I felt when I saw an Xbox brand new and never used. Later my parents came home and talked about how there was a crash last night, apparently a family coming home from getting their daughter birthday presents. None survived. I felt sickening feeling. But at first, I didn't believe they connected. They couldn't have been. It just must have been just some kind of coincidence. I told my friends of what happened, and they didn't believe me when I told them it worked, that my wish was granted. The next time I used the site was after I felt a burning itch to go back. I avoided the feeling for a while, especially every time I would think of what happened last time. I would think of the family that crashed. It was another dare again, my friends calling me chicken, still not believing that it worked last time. They teased me about it for a few days, but left it alone after that. This time the dare was something huge. So, I wished for 2 of my friends to come visit. Looking back, I should have specified or said something different. Again, nothing happened immediately. And then a few days passed by. But I felt a growing worry over my friends, as I haven't heard an answer from them since that day. But then on an early morning, I heard my doorbell ring. My parents already were at work, so I got the door again. Again, a box was outside, much bigger than last time, and no one, not even a mail carrier car outside. I picked it up and brought it into the house. I couldn't carry it into my room as it was upstairs, and I couldn't trust that I wouldn't fall trying to get it up to there. So I opened it in the living room. As soon as I cut open the tape wrapping the box, a sickening stench filled the room. I felt like vomiting right there and then. But I kept going, fear filling me as I opened the last flap, and I covered my mouth as I saw my 2 friends, petrified looks on their faces and maggots crawling out of them as they look like they have been decomposing for days and dried blood covering them. I ran to the bathroom and vomited into the toilet, the stench following me to the bathroom, seemingly filling the house now. I washed my face and rubbed my eyes, looking into the mirror, just hoping that it was just all some sick prank. Before I looked away from the mirror, I saw a shadowy figure. But in my horrified state, I never really realized it until later. I felt a pull to go back to the site, to say to bring them back. But I know then and there that I don't know what all the site could do. And I don't know what monster it would create if I wished that. I didn't know what to do with the bodies. So I pulled them to the garage and hid them in the car my parents got me. It became a blur on what happened. I should have went to the police about what happened. But I just felt compelled to just hide what happened. So I dumped the bodies into the lake when no one was around. I felt numb as I drove home, and I felt numb when I went to my room. I tried my best to forget about what happened when my parents came home. And I tried to forget the shadowy figure that was hanging out in the corner of my eye. It didn't take long for my parents to connect the dots. They were smart people. They smelled the stench in the car and saw the box I forgot in there and hear about police finding bodies in the lake. Next thing I knew, I was back on the site and wished for them to keep quiet about what happened. The figure grew closer after that. And my regular state was just numbness and disassociation. My parents never spoke after that. I never really saw them after that either. But I can still smell them in their room. I ignored the calls of their bosses calling, probably about them not coming in. I stopped going to school too, another wish that I sent. I don't remember how many wishes I sent, and everywhere I see the figure. It was only a few hours ago I broke from my small trance, and it's dark, so much I can't even see the ground without my phone light. I don't think I'm home anymore. And the figure is waiting. I think I hear sirens coming for me. I'm not sure. Everything is too loud and too quiet at the same time. All I hear is my own heartbeat and the ringing in my ears. I don't think I have much more time. Don't go to that site. Don't even think about it, and don't even let your worst enemies go there. You never know what is going to happen. One last thing, you can slow the creature down by knowing its name. Its name is